Greetings and salutations, gamers. Thank you for showing up and taking the time to watch us tonight. It was a play some more Everquest.
No fabric tonight?
Casual friends and your host, Siltown.
No, he said he was going to
tonight we'll be going
vacation
through TDS
for the next week, I believe.
Hopefully we have enough
Yeah.
people.
He said there was like a 3% chance he could log one tune on.
Going on to 40, so we have
But
the
don't
bare
count on
minimum needed to do the progression stuff. So we'll be doing that tonight. It'll be a little rough because
Thanks
we're
for
still
reminding. I'll
under
update my extra.
13 people that we need. That's because it's summer, because people are on vacation, doing their thing, so forth and so on. You know how it goes. Anyways, we'll do what we can. The summertime raids are going to be very light with attendance, so we're going to have a hard time progressing. But
all right, if we have the buffs that we want,
with that being said, sit back. And
now's the time to get the portal switched over to Cata Deluge, and we are headed to that zone and Verona V.
We're headed to the first tier 1 fight, where we have to deal with the guards, kill each group at a time, the Maggio and Fatali, in order to progress, and then the boss. So we'll do that today. I'll have the name of it shortly, and I'll tell you. I always forget the names of these quests. With that being said, I'll be taking care of a few things and getting a few things ready while we wait until they have everything set. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clerics. Okay. Tomdor.
There's Stu.
All the unders have it.
Eugene. Okay, so we got all the others. So we got two more clerics than what we had from Tuesday. So that's good.
We know
You're placing bets on whether it was before or after 5 after.
Will you admit to speeding like Janine?
I can log out for another 2 minutes if you want me to wait till 5 after.
Speeding like Janine is a bit extreme.
Man, I wonder how many more I have to do to finish that off.
Yeah, I mean, I live in Texas. I can get away
expensive.
with it.
That's right.
I can attest to that. I've been through Texas. You get passed when you're going 90.
Yep.
90 is slow.
Reminder, when you zone in, just hang out at the zone line. Again, able to Verona V is what zones us in.
See if I can buy more stuff.
Maria, that's inappropriate what you're doing to Verona.
Doesn't look like it has crimson, so
banner is down.
Alright, as folks zone in, I'm going to throw a bunch of spam in the raid window. Most of us should be familiar with the event already, but it's a compulsion. Healers, please have disease and poison ready. Do I have a volunteer for MA this evening? Request denied, Tom Dar, but thanks for offering. You can throw MA on Jendai then. So phase 1, we're going to have the West squad. We will get them all locked down with Mez, kill the Maggio, then Vitali, then the rest of them. Reminder, it's important to spread out, and after we get the first Gina trigger about the Maggio AE, then we can sort of joust in and joust out so we don't blow ourselves up with it.
So a really nice buy today. That's
let's see. We've got plenty of chanters tonight. So I will need 1 chanter for phase 2. I will need 1 chanter south, 1 east, and then 1 north. I have no preference. Y'all can sort out amongst yourselves, I suppose.
All right. It's free 10 AA. I love that.
And healers, make sure to add FV to your X-Star. Knights, you will be responsible during phase 1 for switching aggro around so that whoever is targeted with claws can run away from the raid.
So far, 72 AA earned today.
All right, Dark Shots, thanks for going
I bought
east.
one earlier and I bought a second one of that.
Lothar, do you want to take south?
Are we just mezzing? I just got back.
All
like,
good.
Is it just mezzing stuff?
Yeah, phase 2. After we kill 7 mobs of the 12, then we're going to move. You're just going to keep those 5 locked down with mez.
Okay, that's north.
That's south. Charmin, do you want to take north?
I think Pryluthian wanted to take south.
Oh, I missed it. Sorry, I see that there. Sorry, Proluthian, you can have south. Dark Shots can have east. Lothar and Charmin can take north then. Odds are we will have all the mobs at north before we get to that phase. Before we get to the final phase, so there'll be 10 mobs for you to keep locked down. Faz, I'll have your triggers in a moment.
Yep, phone call, 1 sec.
That sounded like a landline.
Alright, prime your TBs if you have not done so already, and then we're going to move into the southwest corner. A mob will aggro us at some point. We can just kill it straight off. And you can set MA on Jendai.
Found the volunteer.
In use, can I have you do the deflection when the event starts, just because I'm boxing Sema?
Sure.
Thanks. Folks can feel free to spread out at this point. None of the mobs are active yet.
Nope, he didn't. Okay, good. See how well we go.
Alright, is there anybody who is not ready then? When the event goes active, the west quadrant, the west squad is going to go active 4 at a time. Let's get them gathered up and mezzed. Kill the Maggio first and the Vitali second.
Last time you had, or Sema had me pick up the Maggio with Thorvir, you want me to do that again, or?
Sure, you can pick it up. You can pick up the Maggio. Who's picking up the Vitali?
Why is that picking up on the channel now?
I can try.
Thanks, Dewey.
So for healers, that's going to be in use. Thorvir and Stuart who are going to be needing heals at the start here.
Alright, make sure you're standing. Make sure you are spread out. right, in use. Are you all set?
He's at the back with
Yep.
the Magios too. Right
Who's
up
that?
he's at the back with the Magio. Almost going up the ramp.
Let me know when you have him targeted, Stu. You got him, Stewie?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
got him.
Alright, in use. I am starting the event now.
Event started. Event started.
I think that's it. I think that's it.
Get them mezzed and locked down
I'm
there.
gonna have to figure that
One
out.
got away. If we could get a knight or tank to pull him in. And DPS in on the Magio.
Get your issues down.
Thorvir is going to need to move.
Yeah, I need a taunt plate, or that works.
Alright, Vitali.
Save to gather.
Alright, the first AE went out, so folks can gather.
I don't know why it's picking up on the guild band right now.
I'm just leaving Thorvir out there. He's got it again. Oh god, taunt.
Alright, spread out.
Silt Talon, you woke him up.
Nice healing.
Spread out. Spread out. Save to gather.
In use is going to have to move. Fake's going to have to move.
Yeah, I got 2 on me right now, so I can't.
Spread out.
Spread out. Spread out. Save to gather.
Save to gather.
Save to gather.
Taunt off me.
Save to attack.
Someone got him.
Spread out.
Spread out. Save to gather.
Save to gather.
Whoa, I got hit.
Oh, Lothar's down.
If we could get a res to him then.
Oh, good.
Some of the tanks are getting hit by multiple shots.
Spread out.
Spread out. Spread out. Save to gather.
Save to gather. Bodhi needs to run.
Need a taunt.
Spread out. Spread
Spread out.
Save to gather.
Save to gather.
Taunt.
Doing really well tonight.
Alright, last one. Spread out.
Spread out. Spread out.
All right, we're going to have the south squad next. Remember, we can keep spread out. These are belly casters. We're going to work our way around the south area.
Save together. Save together. Save together.
Croco, run out.
I'm not going to be standing in the pile.
And short melee burns are fine on this.
With 4 people, 4 of those coming down at once.
Spread out.
Spread out. Spread out. Save together.
Save together.
Save together. Save together.
Doing really good on time, guys. Let's go. Yeah.
Spread out.
Spread out.
Spread out.
Who's gonna take the Maggio and the Vitali when they go active?
I'll take the Vitali again.
I'll try to get the Maggio, but I've been taking these.
Okay. They will unroot.
Nope, Thorber's done.
Looks like we've got one more before it goes
Talon,
active.
You woke him up.
I attacked you.
Which one were you going to take on Thorvir?
Maggio.
I'll take it on Smadian.
Save together. Save together. Save together.
Alright, Maggio first. Alright, Vitali next.
Spread out.
Spread out.
Spread out. Lothar mass group buff used.
And if we can
Lothar
get
mass group
these
buff
all
used.
clustered together for
Save
AEMs,
Save
Bard's user
together.
gather song. When this dies, we're moving east.
Damn, that area stun sucks.
Alright, follow assist.
Spread out.
Spread it out.
Spread out.
Somebody have a battle rest for Bodhi?
It's already out.
Oh, it looks like already out.
Alright, next Bob.
Let's be liberal with those splash shields.
Alright, Bob 3.
Save together. Save together.
Oh, I did not notice that.
Send a move. Mob 4. And then Mob 5.
Spread out.
Spread out.
Spread out. Save together.
Again, we'll do Maggio and Vitali
Save
next.
together.
1 minute warning on Captain.
Gift of mana.
Still starting with Oblit.
Yes, sir.
Maggio.
As soon as Obi gets the captain set up, we'll drop words to the
Spread
captain.
out. Spread
Sorry,
out.
I'm trying to find the Vitali.
Sylve Talon. You woke him up.
Alright, assist MA.
20 seconds.
Try to gather these together, please.
Gift of mana.
And reminder, don't be behind the captain.
Boss going live. Boss
Let's
going
get
live.
Elixir and Lyria Wood out. I've got Elixir out.
Alright, get ready to
Captain
kill the
Teal
Maggio.
alive.
Alright, Maggio and
Captain
Vitali
Teal
coming
alive.
in. Pick them up and kill them.
Janine Mass Group buff used. Janine Mass Group buff used. Gift of mana.
Alright, Vitali next.
Gift of mana.
I seem to be out of range of Obi's corpse.
Which direction did you take the captain?
West.
Alright, we're headed west to the captain then. Turn her so she keeps facing us. Nobody behind her.
Guardian's brave.
Next tank.
Bagel.
Bagels, alright.
Yeah, Eagle thing.
Don't be behind her.
Don't be behind her.
Let's make it easy. Put her back on the wall.
Andy.
She's not here.
Sorry. Kanata, Elixir.
Next tank. Who's taking it?
Go for it.
Sure.
Where's the Typhoon, please?
Get some buffs on Typhoon.
Who's after Foon?
Seemed like Thornton was ready.
Thornton's buffed, he didn't die recently.
Okay, thank you.
Wow. 3 of our tanks are down over 5.
Bodhi did pop last stand.
Then,
He's
if Foon drops, Bodhi will be next.
Wood is out.
And if you haven't dropped your word, drop it now.
Do you want a Paragon now? Do you guys want a Paragon?
Circle the power.
Yeah, it's not going through, I don't know why. The corpse might be bugged.
You guys want a Paragon?
Sure.
Oh, because True wasn't following Brenna, that's why. Sorry, Obi, it's coming now.
Doing real good tonight.
Refresh issues.
Bodhi's last stand is going down soon. So Thornton next, maybe?
That's fine.
Do you want me to use my CLP?
Rads is still active.
Alright, just let me know when to use it.
Do you want to aid?
Yes, we can fire an aid.
You want to use there? True? There, one of you?
Sure. Oh, True died, but I can MGB it.
Report.
True mass group buff used.
Sylv, you can do
True
circle
mass
of power.
group buff used.
Double wood.
Double mass group buff used. Double mass group buff used. Gift of mana. Gift of mana. Gift of mana.
Don't be behind her. Shove her back.
Dragon scales 4 cents.
Okay, all my defenses are going down.
The Thornton's on deck, right?
Oh, my last stand went down.
Do we have somebody with last stand up then?
Obi.
Do you want to take it next, Obi?
Take whatever you top off.
Gift of mana.
Those are an Obi. Tom Dar hit Elixir.
How did I get slain?
Sorry, Jim, who's on Elixir?
Tom Dar.
That was really gay.
But we could get brawls and wood skin.
It's a Druid skin and browse for Obi, please.
Working on this
I
skin.
get the dumbest deaths ever. It's really ridiculous. It's like, I think she threw a dagger at me and it was auto crit, I guess, which is insta kill with this type of mob probably, or something like that. Something really stupid. Forever and a day in combat just to pull up my pet menu. Summon it back up and rebuff it.
Uh-oh.
Again, I wish they would have made it so that you can set up
Careful you don't
one
get
spell
behind her.
to bring up your pet. And
I think
everything
that's
else
about the
your
only
pet
other damage
all
she's
buffs
putting out besides what
just by
is going to the tank.
clicking the one button, and it does everything for you. Make pet summoning so much easier. Takes me about a little over a minute just to get my pet ready to fight. Plus she's not being MA'd.
Alright, we're moving south and we're going to take out the trash.
Take out trash.
She did.
Canceled.
She died. I'll just use this time while we need down this stuff to regenerate.
Maybe the druid skin I haven't used. Oh, never mind. He has surety.
Proluthian mass group buff used. Proluthian mass group buff used. Lothar mass group buff used. Lothar mass group buff used.
Alright, moving east.
Moving east to finish off bombs over here. We did really well tonight. We did really well on this mob tonight. I think we got a chance at beating 1.5 with how well we're operating. Bare minimum to raid this content, unless you're really uber on your tactics. Then you could probably do it at 36 or 30 at least. Those are guilds that are really high end on their stuff and tactics.
And then after this, we'll move north.
These are the last mobs you need to kill, and we should win. Alright.
We don't have any corpses that need resing, it seems, so we should be able to open the box when Caesar dead.
check all my settings again. Sound system set up. Microsoft did an update recently. The program here did it. Just keep messing up all my settings.
All right, 3 more. Last one. And the chest will be at the top of this pyramid in the center.
Let's see.
Nice job.
Not that one.
Make sure to click your keys.
The chest is ready for anybody that wants to knock it around.
All right, somebody get it. Ooh, pet earring.
Alright, let's see here. Advanced loot.
Plate and chain users, make your selection on the ornamentation. Obviously, need if you are going to use it. Greed, otherwise.
Don't need that. These are the gloves. I don't need them. I already got them. Pet earring. Good upgrade. Yep, it would. Let's see. Caster and cleric. So definitely I want to go for the pet earring. Haven't seen that in a while.
Loot is bidding. Loot is bidding.
Starting the night with 209 DKP.
Let's see.
This is called the OFS. It's going to be a fight.
The boots are just an ornament.
Gotcha.
This is one I'm going to probably spend a bit on. I'm waiting for the bidding to stop. Oops, 30. Oh well, they want to spend 32 on it. Yeah, they can have it.
It's
way too much.
Greedy.
Way too much, in my opinion.
Congrats, winners.
Lothar
I got
mass
2 miners,
group
but I
buff used.
may only need 1. Give me 1
Lothar
second.
mass group buff used.
No, I'm not going to worry about it. Well, nothing for me tonight. For that one.
Yeah, I will leave 1 on the corpse. This one gives me my group cure, and that's good enough. The other ones aren't important enough to...
didn't get any spell gems, so no bother. It was kind of nice.
Are all the auctions closed for y'all, or am I just having?
Just about. The caster weapon is almost closed. Now everything looks closed.
Man, my clock is off. Like everything's still like half timer for me. This is fucking ridiculous.
Check
do you want me to read them out to you?
No, I'm good. I was like trying to bid on something, and it's like unable to bid. I'm like, fuck, I have half of the fucking auction left. I just need to replace the battery on my motherboard, and I haven't done it. I want to.
Okay, so.
Stewart Mass Group buff used.
Still trying
Stewart
syncing
Mass
the
Group
clock
buff
on a
used.
hotkey.
I shouldn't have to do that. Like, I'm sorry, but this is a computer. That's something that should be automatic.
Right.
Sorry.
All right. As loot is going out, Lyria, which corner do you want us in? Or where do you want us?
Sorry, what was the question?
Which corner would you like us in? And for the rune Lyria that you left on the corpse, I'm seeing a Sin Mackin at 991.
Gotta figure out what my stuff is doing, where it's going.
Okay, I think we normally did northwest corner, right?
We started with northwest. Last couple times have been southwest.
West is the one that has nothing in the first 2 rounds.
Correct.
Is that why we were doing the northwest before, or?
It may have been. I guess the spawns really are the same no matter what. I guess the only difference is the 6% wave does not have any mesables coming from the north.
Cinnakin here.
It's the
Can I
only difference.
Grab your rune. Thank you.
Got it.
So maybe, so the northwest would still be fine then, right? Because that last wave would give us a little bit of time before things come in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as a reminder for this folks fight, for this fight, folks, the tank is going to be standing in the northwest corner. The rest of the raid is going to be stacked up about.
Okay, yeah, I see where the problem is. It's on the wrong audio channel.
As we get to the different phases. For 90%, we're going to have mobs on the north and the south side coming in. So, what I'd like to do is have...
That's going to take some time.
I'd like to have, I guess, maybe Sema and Inuse to split into like the 2 different sides of us. So one go east and one go south. So we have the SK split up. And then if I can have like Thorvir and Stu come here to the east and Fake and Senna set up on the south. That's right. I'm sorry. I forgot about that, Brenna. Thank you.
It's okay. If you have somebody else be the caster MA, not Jendai, then I can focus on Samadian in those moments.
Do I have a caster that's willing to be MA for the Ledalis targets?
I got a little.
Can we get buffs TB'd again?
Are we all in the northwest corner? it's everybody in the northwest corner for TD buffs.
I'll shoot out Skin.
Thanks, Vile, for being caster MA. We'll need the actual raid MA moved off Gendai to a melee.
Alright, Skin's done.
Refreshing symbol.
Shannon's done.
Croco, do you mind being MA for the melee?
Lothar, can we get a refresh on precognition? Thank you.
Okay, so as a reminder, the casters are going to be focused on the Lodalis. The melee are going to be taking the Vitali targets. The aggressive carcasses are killed using Mez, but while they're Mez, they do AoE, so we need to make sure that those get picked up and Mezzed away from the main tank, and preferably everybody else. So what I would like is for my SKs, at least on this initial round, to well, the initial round doesn't have any of those.
Yeah, unfortunately. What goes on when there's a big update with OBS?
So yeah, to start,
it messes up my settings.
We'll have the paladins picking up the battalion, the Lodalis that are coming in, and just stopping them where they are, and then a DPS will be assisting. And then once we get to the next steps, we'll have SKs trying to stop the carcasses and the workers. I may move you as the fight shifts, because we have different amounts of the Lodalis, the Vitali, the carcasses, and the workers coming in each phase, but I'll let people know and we'll move people in between them. So, as a reminder, the aggressive carcasses are killed with Mez. You don't want to stand near them, and then the malleable workers need to be charmed.
Tonight we'll have this for now.
Faz, do you think that you could help, especially on the charm pieces, when the malleable workers come in?
I wish they would just let me stream the voice chat too, but I can't do that because some people want their privacy, and I respect that. So.
Okay, let me know if it doesn't work.
Keep it upright. It's going to take me too long to go back and figure out what's going on, at least 2 or 3 hours.
Right, any questions?
Because I'm not
still looking for precognition. I didn't get it on True, I don't know why.
OBS stuff and settings.
Like if it's super quick, Bodhi, sure.
What? What did I miss about precognition?
The Chandercrack. I don't have Chandercrack on True. Yay, thank you.
Well, I've got.
Stewie, why is it saying you're out of range to buff?
I've earned 3 levels of this today, so that's 32, 34.
Oh, Stewie, come back. You're going to be staying right about here. You're just going to be grabbing the mobs as they run in from the east.
North, and south is where they're going to come from.
I don't see where you are.
It's been nuts.
She's on the big bear, the big white battle bear.
So you're going to be standing right about here and just stopping the mobs as they come in.
That I'm paying for are far more expensive than anything else. It sucks. It really sucks.
What do you need me to do?
So, you'll be kind of over here on the east as well. Your focus is going to be not on the first wave, but on the second wave of ads to stop the aggressive carcasses. Those are the ones that have to be mezzed and killed with mezzes with AoE. So if you can pick those up and move them for the mezzers, that's going to be your role, at least on phase 2 when they start to come in.
Okay.
And that's what I'll have Sema doing on the southern side. So, and then Senna and Fake will be stopping the Lodalis and the Vitali and just grabbing aggro on them for the DPS to kill.
Can I get Verona back on X-Star?
Somebody ever targeted?
Yeah, I'm looking for her. I don't see her.
Me either yet.
I actually don't know if she's part of this event.
Doesn't look like it.
Never mind.
All right, we got
Banner is
Bodhi back
down.
in zone. So once this mob roams over, we will be starting with Bodhi. So Bodhi, feel free to start the event when he gets roamed over.
Do we want to
And just
move the
remember,
raid
folks, if
out
you've
of
got a
that
bunch of
corner?
people stacked in that corner, like where Tomdar and Lothar are, you're going to want to come out of that corner. That's where Bodhi's going to be tanking them up. So you can go along the walls to either side or be on this white space. And sorry, did we have the enchanters split between sides as well?
We'll want that, yeah.
Did we already have the four kind of main
Event
enchanters
started.
split between areas? Oh,
Tank heals to Bodhi.
Throw your issues down.
First ad's at 90, coming from the north and the south.
Hope you guys got your TDs primed.
Nope. Forget.
We'll make do with MGBs.
I did get mine primed.
all right. No more dots on the Titas. No more long dots on Tita, please. All right, ads are up. All damage off of Tita.
Sinadara mass group buff used. Sinadara mass group buff used.
Remember, we need Melee and Vitali and Cassius on Ladon. Kanata.
Stomach down.
Gift of mana.
Got it, thanks.
We got 3 here on Odie.
Gift of mana.
Let's get box swords down at the captain.
Alright, when the melee DPS is done... Oh, looks like we have another Vitali, so...
Now the runaway thing's still valid this fight?
No.
No.
Let's use Thera's elixir. MGB it if you have to.
Thera mass group buff used. Thera mass group buff used.
So on my east side, I'm gonna need an enchanter that's handling the carcasses and enchanters that are and bars that are handling the workers. On the east side as well. If I can have Stu focusing on the Vitali and Thor focusing on Ladala. And south, Sen if you want to focus the Vitali, and Fake if you want to focus the Ladala.
What % are those coming out at?
Say that again.
75.
65 adds to 65.
Yeah. So slow down dots is like probably 70 to 75%.
Just make sure octales get to Stuart and Thor when the ads pop.
Alright, make sure we're not doing any more dots. Ads are going to be spawning. Back off. Ads are up.
Got some workers in camp, but that's okay as long as we don't have any
corpses.
One carcass in camp need to pulled away before Mez.
Starting body.
DI down.
Center down.
Door down.
Big mistake.
Gift of mana. Gift of mana.
Is it just me, or does this zone just start to die after the first boss?
DA on Tom Dark.
Yeah, those ads just come in and splattered a whole bunch of people.
Wow, how do I kill myself? Yeah, I just slayed myself.
We will meet up in the guild hall for rebuffs then.
You've been slayed by Sylv Talon. How do you slay yourself? That is funny. You slay yourself? That is just the funniest shit.
I had one of the portal doors. When my DA wore off, I hit it, it burned it, but they summoned me back before I could get out of there.
I don't know if it's just me, but every week we do this event, it's like the zone just starts having snags and just kind of lags every couple seconds.
If you find yourself in the guild lobby, be sure to pull your corpses out. Sometimes that helps. But that's really laggy. This zone's always been laggy on my older computer. My box computer.
I gotta ask the question, does a mob in the zone have the ability to kill yourself? The player kills himself somehow?
Not sure I understand your question.
You've been slain by Sylv Talon.
A reflection, maybe?
You gotta point your weapons the other direction, buddy.
No, I was FD'd. The mobs ran.
Maybe that happens when the event resets. I don't know. I haven't been in when it's reset.
Maybe a spell of yours reflected and landed back on yourself.
No, I was FD'd with my false death, and I was down for at least 10 seconds, and then mobs ran over my FD'd frame, and immediately I was killed by myself.
Get your stream sorted out, Sylph?
No, I have to literally go through a lot of system stuff.
What if you just
Charmin Mass
muted
Group buff used.
No, if you muted everybody in the guild,
Charmin
you wouldn't be able
Mass
to read
Group buff
instructions.
used.
Yeah, that's true. The problem is it's going to take me a couple hours to fix it, and I have to be off streaming for that to work. I really hate Windows updates, and I really hate OBS updates. It always messes with my settings.
Alright, let's get the last couple folks back in zone. We can have TB buffs rolling if your timer is down. We'll do full rebuffs before we head back in for the next event. For the next event, I will need a kite group. Not sure if I'll do that on Samadian if I'm looting on Jendai, so I'll start by asking if there's anyone who wants to be in charge of looting the clicky items. Otherwise, I'll need another knight or two in the kite group. And you guys use a bard in the kite group, right?
Yep.
Okay. So we'll need a bard moved into whatever kite group is being formed.
If you're using the Shadow Knights, that's probably 3.
I was trying to figure out how I killed myself. That was really weird.
Is there another knight who would be willing to kite?
Doesn't even have it up here on my trigger. I hate using this stuff. That's a funny explanation. That was really weird. My character just up and died. Alright, we're gonna go to the second
Thorvir, how do you feel about kiting?
We should be able to take this one down.
Am I going to be healing as well, or I guess not?
You wouldn't be able to do both.
Come on, guys, Jendai can't do it all.
Try.
That was Senna?
Yeah.
Sweet, thanks. Lyria, if we could get, let's say, Samadian moved out of 3 and Senna moved into 3. And if we could move, let's say, Lothar out of 3 and put Baz there. Alright, group 3 then is going to be our kite group. And swap, I guess you can put Samadian in 3 in place of Bodhi. Leary, if you're going to try the looting the item business, then I can kite on Sema, if need be.
Video voice output.
Alright, how are we looking on buffs?
Device.
If you have the buffs you want, go ahead, head back.
E2. Okay, it's not set to A2. I have to literally set Discord to a different sound length. Okay, I got it.
If the purple golem runs over you, then the item will work. It will temporarily stun you and also give you a dot, but it will interrupt his AE.
I wonder if I should do that on the Beastlord versus Lyria.
You have to go through the instructions all over again, set everything in Windows and multiple channels set up. It's gonna take a
Sending out a trigger pack for anyone who needs it for this fight.
Banner
and
is
I have
down.
moved the banner to our prep spot.
I think the golem fight was west of where we zone up to level 2, isn't it? Not.
No, it's north, south. Sorry, or north. Bodhi, to answer your question, I do have hotkeys. No cures needed. We are going to tank the green golem, kite the purple golem. That big book dervish that's floating around does have a blind and an AE aura around it. If you're standing in the grass, you're fine. Prime your TBs before you move into the room. 4 phases, 100% to 50%. We need to kill ads. The small green golems can be mez. The books cannot. We want to make sure to balance what we're killing so that we can have an item drop off the tiny green golems for Lyria to loot. And we don't want the books to be eaten by the big dervish. When the first golem hits 50%, which for us is going to be the green golem, it will then absorb the dervish and gain a knockback. We will keep killing the golem ads that spawn and take the big green down to 25. At 25, the books are going to stop spawning, and we are going to burn down green golem. The closer you are to a golem, the more protected your mana is. The farther away you are, the more protected your endurance is. So we are going to kill green and then kill Barney. A few things that can go wrong. If the dervish eats the books, we get AEs faster. If the green mini golem reaches the purple golem, it becomes another big green golem. If the golems are too close, they power up. And you can ignore the last line because the purple golem is definitely not reaching 25 first. Our kite healer usually stands in the middle-ish, sort of where this green golem is now. And we will kite purple golem around the east. In use, can I have you kite first?
Yep.
Senna, can I have you back him up if he dies?
Sure.
And then I will back you up on Samadian if you end up dying. Lyria, generally speaking, when I loot an item, I kind of run about to where Samadian is, and I let the purple golem run over me. And that will interrupt the AE. You are, though, at risk of getting hit by the dervish when it walks through.
Senna, if your advanced loot window pops up when loot shows up, make sure you open it and minimize it now. Otherwise, while you're trying to kite, you'll suddenly lose all your screen.
You can even open your loot window now and minimize it.
That's what I said.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said when the first item dropped.
When the first item drops, if you haven't taken that precaution, suddenly you lose all your view.
Taken care of. Thank you.
All right, fantastic. Any questions then before we get this event started?
Janine, am I in the spot where you normally stand for healing the kiters under the green golem?
Yep.
Okay.
I would just, keep an eye on Beans and Charmin here because he's going to be helping you out with runes and whatnot.
Okay, let me get on extra.
All right, hopefully your TBs are primed. I'm going to start pulling in 2 of the 3 librarians. We're going to kill these 2. Alright, when we bring the 3rd and final librarian in, when it dies, the event will start. After a slight delay of about 18 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and bring it in now. Alright, event starting in a second.
5 seconds.
There it goes.
Golems powered up. Keep them apart.
Whoa, that was fast.
Necros, for the most part, I'm going to have you keep your DPS on big green.
Go your issues down at Greenie.
Book spawn.
Alright, kill that first book.
Be slow on both mobs.
Alright, heal your groups.
The Eye and Thor.
Short melee burns are fine. Get the mini golem next.
Thor down.
Book spawn.
Big mistake.
Get the mini golem next.
Someone slow the green golem. I'm busy over here with the purple one.
I already slowed it.
Thank you.
Can we get a battle res for Lyria, please?
Book spawning. Golem spawning. Arc cast. Book spawn.
Both Beastlord and Lyria are down.
Can you switch looter to Jendai?
A green golem spawned.
Alright, keep burns going.
I'm up, Jedi.
Book spawning. Book spawn. Golem spawning.
Heal your groups. Burn down that book and get me another mini golem.
Book spawning. Book spawn.
Down. All our tanks are down.
Alright, putting out an AETL then. If I live. Nope, just wipe it up. We will rebuff in the guild hall.
Book spawning. Book spawn. Golem spawning.
Remember to pull your corpses out if you can.
Whew, close.
The event has reset.
Yeah, we had a bad start there. Just being a monk who survived.
Gift of mana.
And
That's hilarious. I had a splash heal loaded and died. I was able to cast that in the lobby.
There you go.
wow, that was rough. I'll throw out Beastlord buffs when you guys zone in. Only 3 survivors. Damn. Don't know what it felt like there was a delay in targeting. And the golem got buffed immediately at the start. It's like, what? They weren't in range for that long and they got buffed immediately. Must have been on the server click. We'll get it the next time.
I will give folks a minute to get to the pool for buffs. We probably have a timer on our TBs anyway.
After 2 zones, it should clear. You should be able to at least hit it once.
Good point.
It's not here where it's the problem.
I know. So, some folks straggle, like myself. Setting for the Discord.
If you want surety, make sure you remove druid skin.
So VB1 is the same sound. Okay. Now B1 is for the microphone. It's not that one. Ah, here we go. Okay, there we go. So it's this.
Alright, if you have the buffs that you want, you can go ahead and take the banner. Make sure to prime your TB as you zone in.
It's set on default automatic channel, whichever works, which is A1. Yeah, I'm just kind of going over my settings here since I have some time. I think I'm figuring this out. Okay, I want to put it on channel A2. Let's see if this works. I think I got it. Can you give it a try?
Think you got your sound bit set up?
Hold on 1 second. Okay, give it a try.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Nah, no. No, I didn't get it.
Mike, sounds good.
If you've primed your TBs, you can move into the room set up in the grass.
Was Ferona by part of this? Do we need her on X-Star?
We do.
I'll have to play with that later. Damn. Thought I could be a little cheeky and get it fixed right away.
Does any warrior have fortitude up?
There we go.
Bodhi does.
I'm gonna have to go through and check all my settings once again. Damn, this sucks. It takes about a couple hours. Casting Beastlords.
So one thing we'll be mindful to do this time around is probably have some elixir going, maybe, I don't know, 15 seconds into the fight, just to absorb the first large AE that comes out from Barney. Because that AE goes out before even the first mini green spawns, and so there's no way we can mitigate that.
Someone was still in combat. Yay.
It just seemed like there was a lot of ads coming in and either piling on the tanks or interrupting the healers.
Yeah, so we'll use melee burns then, probably after the first golem ad. Because then we'll get a series of golems and books spawning at the same time, and that's where we're at risk of getting overrun. And kind of to Dubbo's question, the trigger for the book spawning is a repeating trigger, and so even after book stops spawning, we will still get that. We can disregard it at that point. Alright, looks like we have everyone in zone. Make sure your TBs are primed. I'm going to start pulling 2 of the librarians over to us. Looks like 2 of them. Looks like all of them coming in.
Charmin's trying to get him under control. We need somebody over here at the green golem.
Alright, come peel 1 off me. Alright, when we kill this final one, we will get the timer for the event to go active. Alright, get in positions.
Five seconds.
Here we go. They're up. Let's make sure we get both slowed.
Book spawn.
Alright, first book is up.
Use Theris Elixir.
There we go, we're slowed.
Throw out an MGB heal, please.
Elixir's out.
Artcast.
Awesome, thank you. Alright, melee burns on the mini golem next. Alright, Lyria, loot that up and go stand under the big boy.
Book spawn.
Keep burns rolling on the ads. Big heal.
Golem spawning.
Alright, good job on the AE. Switch to the golem when it spawns. You can keep on the book for now.
I guess, did it auto-equip? Because it's not in my bag. It's already gone.
Yes, if he runs over you, you're fine. Kill this book and then kill the next mini golem. Burn the next mini golem.
Book spawning. Golem spawning. Artcast.
Heal your group. Let's get a big. Let's get an MGB out. You can switch looter to Jendai.
Choose True's Elixir and Gilly's Wood.
Alright, book.
Elixir's out.
Book spawn.
Wood is out.
Mini golem. Big AE coming, heal your groups now.
Golem spawning.
Put it down, third.
Book spawning. Book spawn.
Used a Thor.
A green golem spawned.
Mini golem after this book.
Gift of mana.
Necros, keep your damage on the big green.
DI and Thor.
Book spawning. Book spawn. Golem spawning.
Charmin's down. You got anybody who can do runes while I get Charmin back up?
Book spawning. Silt Talon run away from raid. Book spawn.
He's down.
Senek, pick it up.
DI on Thor.
Save to return.
We're losing.
Golem spawning.
We're losing.
Do you want me to try to take over
Book
the
spawning.
things again, Jedi? My Call of the Wild is still
Yes.
down, sorry.
Sema down, so Senna needs to kite.
Somebody needs to kite this purple thing.
Anyone who can kite it, keep it away from us.
Sheen's down.
Canada down.
Oh, he has the
Book
purple.
spawning. A green golem spawned.
Thor down.
Let's keep
down.
big
Golem
Barney
spawning.
kited. Stewie, run him around. He's on everybody now.
He's wiping us. All the tanks are dead.
Yep, gonna have to wipe it.
Book spawning.
Charmin, what killed you?
Yeah, there's nothing we can do about that. There's at least 5 people that survived that one. Damn.
Alright, we'll meet up in the guild pool for rebuffs.
Man, that's rough. We shouldn't have any problems with this guy. We've defeated him one shot multiple times. I think it's just the number of people we have. We need to at least group more.
Why are you duck walking, Sarah?
Better be careful about how much I'm using.
That attempt did go much better. We had better ad management. We just happened to have a kiting issue, which can happen, certainly as part of this event. To make your way back to the pool, we will rebuff there.
Damn, that's just so expensive. I'm trying to buy this out because I'm so sick and tired of putting points into it. It takes so long to get just 1 point. So far, about 4 points. Actually, gained 1 from 2 from questing and 2 from buying the stuff from the bazaar to do collections. See if I have anything here that I can get away with. think so.
All right, looks like we've got everybody in the hall, so we can start sending our TBs out.
I'm surprised I didn't find any of these. Oh, yeah, because I haven't been in those zones.
Hey, kite team, do you guys kite with cellos on, or do you just run with like normal speed?
Cello.
Oh, okay.
And they still take damage.
All right, I'll join you guys on the kite team.
Just remember to build aggro up in case I die. Don't want to start from 0 at the scratch.
Okay.
So worth.
And so, do you want to swap Foon and Bodhi?
1.25.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's such a hard buy. But it's my last one, so might as well.
Charmin Mass Group buff used. Charmin Mass Group buff used.
Never really collected these.
All right, are we missing any buffs at this point?
Probably just some BLs.
Oh well, that's the best I can do.
All right, well, if you have the buffs you want, you can head back through the portal. Again, make sure you click your TB when you zone in, so the book dervish doesn't mess you up.
Well, that's about as much as I can buy. Oh, man.
Thank you.
Another 14 AAs, and I should probably be finished with that. Level 100.
Inus, can you show me your kite path?
Yeah.
I'm just trying really hard to get that done and over with because it's a pain in the butt. Just leveling up all those AAs just for one AA. It's my most expensive.
Alright, super easy.
Route,
I start
but
here.
It's the most important one because
Round the
those
2
with
trees.
The most power that I have is within my pet.
and then I turn just before I get to the green guy. And that's the whole lap.
Okay.
You just gotta watch out. Just past this first tree, there's a kind of lip that you can get hung on. And if you don't turn fast enough here, you can hit this or end up in that room, and that's a good way to get beat about the head and shoulders.
Okay. Let me run a couple times.
And then Bruna, as far as like splash heals issuance and whatnot, I try to land it right here, and pretty much spamming group heal for keeping them alive.
Charmin was so aggressive on the runes that I hardly healed at all. That's probably why Charmin died.
Alright, have almost everybody in zone again. Make sure you've primed your TPs. I want to see if I can bring just 2 librarians in.
My fortitude's back up.
Foon, we'll start off with Thera's elixir so you won't have to do anything else with her.
Okay. Give me 1 second, I'm just going to rearrange the tank line.
That first book spawn add Gina trigger, just hit her elixir then.
Alright, grabbing another 1 or 2 librarians. Alright, bring in the last one.
Thera mass group buff used. Thera mass group buff used.
Elixir out.
So those issues in the corner.
Alright, about 10 seconds.
5 seconds.
Right, here we go.
Purple golem slowed. Green golem slowed.
Alright, get ready for ads.
Book spawn.
Shaman slow on bow.
Alright, first book is up.
Let's use Gilly's Wood.
Alright, big AE just went out. Heal your groups up. Kill that mini golem.
Book spawning. Book spawn. Gift of mana.
My wood won't go off for some reason.
No problem.
DI and Thor.
Book next.
Now it went off. I must have been stunned. Wood is out.
Perfect.
Book spawning. Book spawn.
Let's drop box swords.
DI and Thor.
Golem spawning.
Alright, get me a golem next.
A green golem spawned.
Alright, get one of the mini golems.
Book spawning. Book spawn.
Yeah, DI and Thor.
Whoa, what? I got killed by the main boss?
Burn this mini golem down.
Why did it turn on me? The main boss turned on me. What the f...
Book spawning. Golem spawning.
Heal your groups.
Wow. That's bull. Some serious bullshit. Oh, man. How fun.
Get me a mini golem next.
Book spawning. Golem spawning.
Heal your group.
DI and Thor.
Book spawning.
Alright, burn a couple books.
DI and Thor.
Abel's died, only you're up after Thor.
Alright, green golem next. The one that's at 85.
Down.
Thor didn't let me know when you're ready.
Can we get a divine on Janine?
Anytime now would be fine.
Leroy down, run back.
Or down.
Golem spawning.
Down, Obi.
Sounds like it's starting to
Mine on
collapse.
Janine. Hopefully it went through before I died.
Heal your groups.
I think it's just a number of people that we have that we don't have enough. Potentially it could be that.
Alright, full burns on these books.
Book spawning.
Run them back.
Thank you.
Obi's dead.
I'm dead.
Yeah,
I got
Dead.
Now
arcs
it's
loose.
Yep, it's collapsing.
Alright, we're probably gonna have to wipe it then.
Golem spawning.
Yeah, it collapsed.
Yep, wipe it.
Book spawning.
Oh boy.
Alright, the event has reset. There were some pets I saw on Barney. Any pet stun changes his path, and that makes it hard for me to judge where he's going to be when I need to use the click item.
Were they dogs? That might have been
Book
my
spawning.
proc pet. Although all I did was slow him.
Golem spawning.
Alright, we are going to rebuff in the guild hall. We'll
spawning.
give this another shot. And then, sort of regardless of the outcome, we will then go to the second one-off event following that. So, rebuff, and we'll give this another shot.
We give it one more shot. If we don't, if success or failure, we'll then go to the one-off event for part 2 of this, and try to at least beat that. I honestly think we don't have enough people for this fight. Like a group more, I think we would be fine. Another 6 people. Or unless we can keep everybody up through the first half of the event, then we should be able to easily finish this. But that's keeping the entire raid up completely. Once we start losing people, it becomes harder and harder and harder very quickly to keep the event going. Especially if it's the kite group that drops, or any of the healers.
I fixed that book timer issue by adding an end timer thing for loading. So if you die, it ends.
Okay.
I'm gonna share that with the raid.
Tarman, yes, we are trying to mez the light blue con golems until we are ready to kill them. Off tanks. There's an error in there. This is for books. So when we are fighting and we get any book spawns, whatever book is top of the Xtar, Stewie will take. Second book on Xtar will be Senna. Third will be Thorvir. Fourth will be Samadian.
Senna's
has to log.
fail. Sorry.
Okay, alright, that's not a problem. Good to know now. Changing this up then.
Sorry.
Charmin Mass Group buff used. Charmin Mass Group buff used.
Alright, so the first book on Xtar will be Stewie, second book on Xtar will be Thorvir, third book on Xtar will be Samadian, and fake news, you're going to follow the assist, and if it's a golem, you will tank it. If it's a book, you'll just DPS it, unless we need you picking up a fourth book.
Okay.
Night all.
Night.
Night, Senna.
Bodhi, you have certitude for some reason.
Click it off.
For buffs that went out, sorry, I hadn't run Samadian all the way in. If I could get single targets. Or just a second TB, whatever's easiest.
Yeah, I'm just now doing shaman. I was getting my auras back up.
Now, there we go. Weird. Yeah, my bad. Alright, let's see.
Thank you.
Oh. Mike? Out.
Alright, if you have the buffs that you want or need, come on back through the banner. Again, prime your TBs when you land.
Genta, do you want to be in the kite group for heals, or are you fine with me?
I'm fine with you.
I'm gonna have to play with this. I have to go through the whole complete setup again. It's kind of obvious. I think I'm missing something like the virtual line.
How are ward timers looking?
Maybe I'm missing the virtual line itself.
9 minutes on Gilly.
Because it probably didn't download it for me. That's why I hate using banana splitter. It's a pain in the butt. But once you get it done, it's usually set. It's just that I'm not familiar.
Yeah, True's about saying his Gilly. A little over 8 now.
Okay, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Much better.
Thank you.
Wait, are we missing all Beastlord buffs?
Perhaps.
I'll do Pharaoh first. I don't have the upgraded new.
There you go. Sorry about that.
Alright, tanks, note the tank order. Again, off tanks, Stu will take Book Xtar 1, Thorvir Book Xtar 2, Samadian Book Xtar 3. There may be mini golems in there. When your mob dies, just be prepped to pick up whatever book pops up on Xtar next.
And if it's a golem, I'm supposed to aggro it, right?
Golems can be mezzed, but you will off-tank those. Basically, you'll follow around. Actually, I'll have you follow around whatever MA is on. So maybe book Xtars, when fake news steals your book, let him have it, and prep for whatever book comes next. Alright. I'm going to start bringing in the librarians.
Going to use those elixirs to start.
Gift of mana.
Alright, bring the last librarian.
Alright, hit it.
Alright, get ready for the event to start.
Five seconds.
Alright, here we go. Alright, active.
Purple beast load. Green
Running
slowed.
aggro.
Yeah, Cordis, thank you. Alright, first book.
Gift of mana. Save to
Get
attack.
ready for big AE.
Book spawning. Book spawn.
Alright, mini golem.
Book spawning. Book spawn. Golem spawning.
Alright, get the golem when it pops.
A green golem spawned.
Alright, top green golem.
Book spawning. Book spawn. Gift of mana. Book spawning.
That one
Golem
didn't drop
spawning.
an item. Heal your groups.
Art cast. Book spawn.
Alright, get a mini golem dead for me.
Book spawning. Book spawn.
Mini
Golem
golem.
spawning.
Buddy down. Bagels up.
Bagels up.
Book spawning. Book spawn.
Thor.
Get the mini
Blue
golem.
Thor.
A green golem spawned. Book spawning.
Yeah, keep DPS
Book
off
spawn.
Barney.
DI
Golem
Thor.
spawning. Art cast.
DI Thor again.
Burn the book down. There's a mini golem here by the
Book
kite
spawning.
group.
DI
Book
Thor
spawn.
again.
Be something else.
Alright, get me a little book. A little golem. I need someone to pull.
Union on Thornton.
Golem spawning.
Maybe we should get some
We need
healed
to get the
totems
mini
down.
golem dead.
Jeff.
Book spawning.
Then kill the blue con arc.
Thor down.
We're losing it.
We're losing it. Just auto died, like right off the bat.
Book spawning.
I just don't think we have
Golem
enough people
spawning.
for it.
Alright, it's going to be a wipe.
We just don't have enough people. 40 people are not enough for that fight. Need at least 46, 48.
Alright, we will switch gears slightly. We're going to
Book
rebuff,
spawning.
and we're going to take a shot at the second one-off event.
We're going to do the second
That's
off
the one
event.
with the directional AEs.
The directional AE fight. We should get it down tonight. Excuse me. I believe we should get that one down tonight.
Book spawning. Golem spawning.
Alright, we're going to try the 2.5 fight.
As we're buffing,
Basically, we
directions
have to
for this
follow
one-off event,
directions
no
of
cures
to
will be
avoid.
needed.
As long as we follow the
There are
directions,
going to be directional emotes. It's either going to be hug the mob, run away from the mob, or look out for left, right, or back.
So it's either going to be hug the mob.
My
left,
comment
right,
here about
or
go through one or
back
two
right.
emotes and then full burn, I am not sure DPS is going to necessarily be what it need to be. But the key really here is just making sure you don't get hit by those AEs. You get hit by it twice, you get death touched, and basically blocked from zoning into the DZ again until the event is either defeated or resets. Tanks, I do have a trigger pack that gives directions that are more specific to you. Essentially what it does is when the left emote goes out, the voice trigger says put the raid on your left. That's what needs to happen in order to keep us safe. So the main difference in that trigger pack is the left and right triggers will tell you put the raid on that side of you. If you'd like that trigger pack, send Jendai a tell, and I'll send it to you individually.
Curious, did you mirror it for the fact that the tank's facing the mob?
I did.
Cool.
Alright. As long as the tank positions the boss in the right position and we follow the correct instructions, we should have no problems beating this guy. It's very easy to follow instructions. Well, technically and technically not. You just gotta be in the proper set of mind and paying attention.
So again, that trigger pack specifically for tanks. But again, if it says left, you want us on your left. If it says right, you want us on your right. Because your right is the mob's left, your left is the mob's right. Rear is, that's easy to figure out. Rear, you just stand between us and the mob. And then the other two are hug or run away. But main tank, you can ignore the hug or run away. You are immune to the AEs.
So when it says turn right, you want the raid on the right of the tank?
Correct.
Okay.
Left AE incoming.
So the trigger I just sent off, for those of us with the regular pack, it will say left AE coming. For the tank, it should say something like put the raid on your left side.
I like that.
What I got says move away from his left side. Oh, there's another one off for tanks.
Yep, it's the one I just posted in Raid. You want ARCs 2, Praetor Video, and it says number 2, 1 off, 4 tanks, right? Tanks want that one active. Alright, if you have the buffs that you want, you can go ahead, move through the banner.
I feel like I'm missing a bunch.
Ruby's missing Shaman?
Thought I did him. I'll do him again.
Yeah, we'll redo it at the mob.
Okay.
Yeah, my left AE parenthesis tank parenthesis says move away from his left side. Oh, that's the timer name. Gotcha. Never mind.
As you take the banner, turn to the west. You're going to run up that path to the main center of this area. You are then going to run south. And through the next room. When you get to the top of the ramp, you're going to the left slightly, and then north. And at this point, anyone can use Find to Jendai if you're not sure where you're going. You can come into the room. We're safe until we trigger it.
Well, my
Banner is down.
And the banner has now been moved.
Eyes are getting all teary.
So if we do this right, realistically speaking, only person taking damage is the main tank. No cures needed. The one emote that I forget to mention is the tank swap. So I will need a tank ready to steal aggro off the main tank when we call for a tank swap. To keep it simple, always just stand right on the main tank. That way we don't, if timers overlap, we don't accidentally swap the mob and have us all eat an AE.
I'm TBs.
Main tank will tank on the north wall here. Alright, looks like we've got everybody in. If TBs are primed main tank, you can stand north for when he paths back around. I honestly forget what the dialogue box is to make him go active.
Let's make sure all the TVs are primed, please. I would say try to keep in line with the banner for the sake of the tank positioning the guy. Along the north-south axis.
Alright, get ready for heals on Thornton. Alright, going active.
Event started. Left AE incoming.
Keep us on your left. Yep, just like that is fine. Nope, go west.
But Raid's on my left.
Okay, alright, sorry. You got it right. Alright, steady DPS.
Patricia's down.
Move away from boss.
Everybody back away. Except the main tank, keep him there. South wall. Safe to move back in.
We're down.
Next tank.
Failed to feign death. Tank swap needed.
Off attack. All right, you can take it back.
Rear AE incoming.
Facing toward the banner. No, sorry. Yeah, you come to the banner. Good. Maybe after the next AE goes out.
Janine Mass Group buff used. Janine Mass Group buff used. Rear 80 incoming.
Alright, full burns.
Tank swap needed.
Tank on him.
Right 80 incoming. Gift of mana. Rear 80 incoming. Tank swap needed. Baked Beans Mass Group buff used. Baked Beans Mass Group buff used. Gift of mana.
Or you can take
Move
it back.
away from boss.
Halfway. Heals back on Obi.
Move away from boss.
Finish him off. Back away.
Stack on boss.
Kill, kill.
Tank swap needed.
Yeah. Stack on him. Nice job.
First kill.
Yeah.
Finally got him down. That's the first time we got him down.
Excellent job, folks. And a big shout out to the tanks.
And thanks for making those triggers.
Yeah, the triggers were the biggest.
Yep.
It's super useful. So thank you.
Yeah, that's the
And
easiest
Bard
fight
got
in
the
this
kill
whole
shot.
game. It's just following instructions.
Alright, let's open the chest if we're all here. Looks like we are.
Who wants to open it?
Yeah, whatever tank gets to it first.
Alright, let's see what we got.
You can move looter back to Janine, please.
Helm.
Do one-ups not give keys?
Looks like no.
Weapon.
So that's a clicky hook.
Another weapon
Interesting.
All right, if we could have Looter back to Janine, please.
Oh my god, that helm.
Shield. Oh, range time. Not worth getting.
Loot is bidding. Loot is bidding.
Darkwater Helm I'm going after.
Huh, I wonder how many counters that poison thing takes off. That's not bad every 30 seconds.
It's Eradicate, so it has poison counters by 30 listed twice.
That's pretty damn good.
Looks like Jendai wants to join the heal team.
I sure do.
It's like, if I can cure myself, this is worth it.
Oh, cool. Looks like Jendai killed me. Many times.
Oh, holy crap, you're not kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you don't want him to kill you, then come play your tune yourself.
Yeah.
Got spell winners. And Stuart, you better watch your back. I know an ogre who's hunting you.
We're fighting.
Take a look at that. What it looks like.
Looks like a cow.
It looks even worse than that on a frog one.
I didn't realize you could make a frog look any worse.
Well, there's definitely ways.
Yep, my bid 31. Yay. Yeah, I got extra DKP to spare.
Rank through Unity, single target. Rover shall be the first recipient.
Loot's done.
All right. If we need any rebuffs, we can get those out.
Lothar mass group buff used. Lothar mass group buff used.
Alright, we will do one more target here.
We're gonna do one more target.
Alright, I think we're going to move to Event 3, just because we've tried Event 2 enough to perhaps make us sick tonight. To get there, you are going to backtrack down the way we came, so out this room south, a little bit to the east, south again down the big ramp. When you get to the room that has the clickable monolith, you go east, and then the first room to the north of that.
Try Event 3. We have not beaten Event 3, but we got close to it, though.
If you're not entirely sure, you can find it to Jendai.
It looks like they got blue skirts.
Banner is down.
So I'm going to send out Gina triggers. What I tried to do with them is make the voice triggers give better directions on what you're supposed to do and why. Whether it's moving away from the golem, whether it's moving away from the raid, stuff like that. So I'm going to share those in hopes that it gives better directions to individuals as the triggers are going off. Yes, please, on the stun rotation.
And some of us will have 2 trigger packs. Is this one that ends with Arx Mentis number 3, or one that does not?
This is Arx 2 Principal Vicarum Nomia. It's got no extra text afterwards.
Okay.
So basically what we're going to do on this one is a 3-phase event. Get my blurb here. We've got the Principal Nomia. We will off-tank her during phase 1. Her health is going to be locked at 95% anyway. We will be dealing with the 8 ads. They're all undead. They will all respawn once. The trick for the ads is that the golem needs to be pushed into the corner and everyone far away from it, because when it does its AE, it heals up like 10% for each person and pet that it hits. The Spectre will do a single target AE, so you'll get an emote that says to run away, and for that we'll be running to the southwest corner again. And the skeletons don't do anything, but the idea is we're going to pull everything except the golem into the northwest corner into a stun rotation. Once we've killed each one of those undead twice, because they respawn once, then that activates phase 2. So phase 2, we're all going to be capped at 65% health and mana. So don't freak out when you see it. There's going to be 4 totems that spawn around the center. Just ignore them. There's going to be a blob that's going to wander around. Unfortunately, the blob doesn't give any text as to exactly what it does, but basically if it catches you, it kills you. So we are going to, because there's also in phase 2 an ice explosion AE, which generally, it's a 50-foot, generally
that it? Was that it?
I believe is still a mechanic during that.
set on collecting?
Five seconds. Gift of mana. Gift of mana. Charmin needs to run from Spectre. Golem clear to re-engage. Fake News needs to run from Spectre. Save to attack. Back away from Golem. Golem clear to re-engage. Sinpool needs to run from Spectre. Back away from Golem. Ineos needs to run from Spectre. Golem clear to re-engage. Gift of mana. Back away from Golem. Golem clear to re-engage. Gift of mana. Sinmakin needs to run from Spectre. Gift of mana. Save to attack. Back away from Golem. Golem clear to re-engage. Save to attack. Gilly needs to run from Spectre. Back away from Golem.
Got no wheels. It's taking too long. The golem should have been down, but we had some problems. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Close to being it. They're resetting. We might do one more attempt to it. Let's see what time it is. Yeah. It's iffy. It's iffy if they're going to give us another time at it. We are currently finishing up right now. By the time we get into the raid and start fighting the next fight, it'll be at time that the raid is done. This fight can go a little long, so they have called it for the night. So with that being said, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch us play some Everquest. It's been a lot of fun and entertaining at Siltown. Hope you liked the show. If you like what you see, please do hit that follow button. In addition, I'll be quickly heading over to turn in the quest here for the headpiece and show you what I have, and we'll go ahead and end it at there. I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your patronage, and hopefully you might consider hitting that subscribe button so you can join up to the channel and see everything I'm doing. Just to let you know, I'm doing some minor moving here in real life. We're supposed to be pulled out of our apartment that we lived in and put into another one in the same building so that they can come in and work on our apartment for the next 2 months. So there might be a day or two that I won't be able to stream because I'm moving my equipment and clothing and bedding and everything to the new apartment for the next 2 months. So that's gonna take a little bit of time. Just to give you a heads up on that, just in case there's a day where there is no stream. If there happens to be no stream, that's the reason why. Alright, no, I'm so low on... So low on gold. I'm platinum. I had never gotten this low. No, I have gotten it lower, 124k. Earned it back pretty quick by doing 3 days straight just mob killing and grinding. Alright, let's see here. Where is the armor? There it is. That is the box, right? Yes, that's the box. Yeah, I'm right next to it. The armor pieces are the armor templates, Sears, Smith, Cassius. I'm right next to it. Make sure you switch your foods and your power source. Alright, this is the helm that I'm getting versus the helm that I'm moving. So it's even better without the Augs that I have in it. Nice. Alright, so now I am going to head up to back to guild so I can switch out the elements. And you'll get to see the complete helm look. I don't need the gem because one of the gems because I already have multiple copies sitting in my bank for it. Let's see. Alright, let's see. I need XVII. insert that there. We'll take the helm off here, place it here, and we'll take the new helm on. Oh, can't. The new helm on, and we'll see. Yeah, it's quite a big difference. Then we'll go over to our bank, grab one of the gems that we have. That's actually kind of funny. Ah, here we go. Alright, so that's a really nice helmet. Don't tell me this is one of the new helmets we have to click on. Okay, good. That would have sucked. Okay, ready for SE3? Casting it now. Yeah, I fixed the problem. It was a button in Banana that was selected that shouldn't have been selected. So I finally fixed the issue. Drove me nuts. I go, wait a minute. Why is this button selected from any of the others? And I clicked on it and saw the difference and went, oh, okay, that's why. Well, I must have... Yeah, I must have selected it accidentally, not knowing that I did before the raid, and that's what happened. But at least we've found the issue without me having to go in and root all the issues, you know, go through everything again. Oh, can you buff my pet, please? Thank you so much. Alright, with that being said, I want to thank you for watching tonight. Have a good night, be safe, and be well. Siltelling out.